All right, here we are at our 2019 Tahoe LTZ 2485 CR Tritoon for sale here on the beautiful freshwaters of Norris Lake, Tennessee. This one is powered by a Suzuki 140 horsepower 4-stroke outboard motor. It's got 3-blade stainless prop, ski tow bar, 4-step swim boarding ladder. You can see we've got the low maintenance luxury vinyl or luxury woven vinyl flooring that is actually really soft to step on and will keep your feet cool. We got 25-inch diameter triple pontoons. We've got some lifting strakes on those interior pontoons. This has section seat covers, Bimini top. This one's rated for 12. We're here for our brief video walkthrough tour. Of course, we will invite you to visit our website, which is at www.yournewboat.com, to find the current asking price of this one. We don't mention those in the video tours because they'll often change until the listing is sold. Our website is very easy to navigate. All you gotta do is take the time to open up a new tab or window, type in yournewboat.com, hit enter, let that page load. You're gonna see some orange lettering in the top left-hand corner of the page. You'll see a button that says find your new boat. If you click that, that will show you all of our inventory and order a price. All you gotta do is scroll down until you get to this one. Again, it's the 2019 Tahoe LTZ 2485 CR Tritoon for sale. This does have a transferable covered slip here on Norris Lake. It is not the one that I'm in right now. Simply put this one here just so we can get around it better for our photographs and our video tour. But there is a slip that can transfer this one if you need a place to keep it. So the suction seat covers basically means there's going to be a canvas cover that's going to cover each area of seating. So there's going to be a section seat cover for this spot right here. There'll be another one that's going to cover all of this side as well as your helm, a separate cover for your driver's seat, and then another cover here for your L-shaped bench seat. You can see there's some snaps kind of along the floor right near the corner of the seat bases, and that's where those covers will snap into on the floor. And then you've also got some snaps along the outer edge right around in here. So I actually really prefer that, especially when you got the vinyl floor interior, over a full mooring cover, because what that will allow you to do is you keep this boat covered, and then when you're coming to use it, if it's just you on board, simply just pull off the helm and the driver's seat cover and be on your way. You don't have to hassle with taking the whole cover on or off. You know, if it's just you and one other person, maybe just uncover the back of it and leave your front seat still covered. So it just gives you some options there, and it's a little bit easier to handle those smaller section covers as opposed to the full mooring cover or playpen cover. So the other thing about these Tahoes, you've got some really nice vinyl upholstery in here. You've got aluminum frame seats, and that allows everything down here to ventilate. You can see you've got a little pocket right there that's going to allow, even if you put items in here that are still a little bit wet, that's still going to allow for plenty of ventilation. You can also see we've got a removable lounge table down in here, and it's got the pole. Got the pole right here, and the mount. To show you this mount, that has not been mounted to the floor yet, so you'd have your option of wherever you wanted to put that. There's your owner manuals. I'll leave those right there. That was one of those section covers underneath this seat as well right here. So basically that will allow you to put that removable lounge table anywhere you like it. You might want it up here in the bow, you might want it back here with your L-shaped rear bench seats. Otherwise, you got basically storage under all these seats. Got a courtesy light right here. That's just a battery operated courtesy light, little LED courtesy light. Here at your driver's helm, you have a C-Star hydraulic powered steering with tilt steering wheel. Infinity AM FM Bluetooth input stereo with 4 speakers. That's right here on a little switch that can turn on and off. We have function tested all 4 of those speakers, and they all do work properly. Hit that power button and that's going to come on. So that, again, that's FM, there's AM, And then you can do your other input selection. There's your Bluetooth auxiliary input as well. So, here at your driver's seat, you also have a drive tilt trim gauge. You've got a tachometer, a built-in hour meter. This one currently has 682.9 engine hours. We will round that up, call it 683. You've got an operational fuel gauge, battery volt gauge, and then you've got your Suzuki little warning gauge. It's going to have a check engine gauge, an engine temp gauge, oil pressure gauge, and a rev limiter gauge. So you've got all that right here. You got a functional horn, navigation lights, also pass function test. You've got an operational red and green running light. You've got another courtesy light underneath this Bimini top. You've got an on-off switch for that, but it's also turns on with your navigation lights, either navigation or your anchor light. Working anchor light just overhead. All right, we got a cup holder and a small little storage compartment next to your driver's seat. It's been mounted to the floor. Two more stainless steel cup holders up there near the bow, and another pair right back here at your rear lounge area. Mentioned that Bimini top earlier. There's a storage boot for that as well. And then we've got a pop-up changing room right here. Got a little door where you can enter in through here, and then here's the latch that allows that little changing room to pop up, and of course you've got a full zip curtain here as well. That can extend your time out in the water. It's often a very popular feature. If you've got small kids, anything like that, you can also stick a porta potty in there, and might buy you a few more hours out on the water before you do have to come in for other reasons. This is basically a rail mount fender attachment. Let me show you. There's going to be 4 fenders with this boat. Here's your little quick mount bumpers. So we got 4 bumpers or fenders. 2 are attached to the back right now. You've got 2 more with these little quick attachments where they can just easily go on to any one of these 4 spots here. Mount locations here in the rail. Got to go in place there. Got the 3 entry gates. The spark plugs and the oil was just changed here in June of 2021. And your bow, stern, and port side entry gates where you can hop on and off any one of those 3 locations. All right, back here at the stern of the boat, this is your ski tow bar. 38-gallon fuel tank is stored right there in the center tune, just forward of that Suzuki 140 horsepower 4-stroke outboard motor. Got a 4-step swim boarding ladder right here near the back of the boat as well. I mentioned those lifting strakes earlier. You've got so you got a pair of lifting strakes right here on either side of the center tune, and then on the inside of your outer tunes. And then also a nice feature you have on this, that is called, some people call that a SplashGuard. It basically aluminum underskin. What that's going to do is that's going to allow air to not only protect your flooring from moisture and splashes, but it's also going to allow cut down on your wind drag and allow air to run in between those tunes much more easily when you run down the lake. So again, the lifting strakes here on the interior of your starboard side as well. And I think I mentioned you got a 3-blade stainless steel prop on that Suzuki 140 4-stroke outboard as well. So, all right, now's the time where we're gonna get up close and personal, show you any wear marks we've noticed. You've got a little bit of light scuffs right here on this one pad. A few little like punctures on your vinyl right in here. Just a little bit of stain right in there. That's where those other 2 cup holders are. Also should mention underneath this seat right here, that's where your battery is stored. Another great place for storage items as well. That can actually snap into place there so it doesn't come up accidentally. You can see part of that changing cover sticking out right in there. We'll tuck that back in. All All right, there's a few other spots on the interior. Right here at the driver's seat was another spot where you got kind of some scratches on this vinyl. I don't know if that was just done from dirt on your armrest or not. A few other little scratches right there. This side looks good, and actually your driver's seat, everything looks good. No real wear and tear on the upholstery other than a few little scuffs almost. No punctures or tear. That's just some dirt right there, and another little line of dirt. A few little stains right here on this port side walk-through gate where I don't know if that's been attempted to be cleaned yet. A little bit of some marks showing, but no rips or tears. Same thing right over here, just a little bit of a discoloration on that lounge seat. Same thing here. This, from a distance, that might look like a tear, but it is. Vinyl is actually in good shape. Just a little bit of a scuff mark on there. A little bit of discoloration right here on this interior panel. Not sure what that is. And that's gonna really do it for them. Well, actually just remembered there was a spot here on the Bimini top. Here it is right here, where that stitching has just barely come across on that zipper right in there. And I think the rest of the Bimini looked like it was pretty well intact. Oh, here's a few more stitching has come off on that zipper as well. Otherwise your Bimini's in good shape. All those suction seat covers are in good shape as well. And I'll utilize this little entry gate because there were a few little dents and dings in your aluminum siding or fencing. And sometimes you really got to just hit this at the right angle before it will show itself. But we do have some marks around the exterior. I'll try to go around with the video so you can see some of those marks. Some of these will show up much better in the video than in the photographs. A few little marks right in here, and then you can tell it's had a little bit of a ding right over here on this side. So I believe this is just a watermark right here, but you can kind of see a little bit of a scratch going along that interior or going along that exterior fencing and kind of dropping down right below where it says Tahoe right there. I'm not sure if that's noticeable on camera or not. And another little mark down here below this fender here. And it's like a little ding right in here coming around this corner. Again, sometimes the video will catch that. Rubber balls come out just a little bit right below this little cleat. Otherwise, no major marks on this one. Here's another little light scratching on this aluminum fencing. Again, this would be all cosmetic on this aluminum fencing siding. Small little indentation on this. This would be the starboard side rear pontoon. And a few more little scratches right along here on this starboard side, just below this forward lounge seat. A few other little marks along the way. There's that LED navigation light, and there's that model name, the LTZ 2485 CR. So this is a 24-foot in length on deck Tritoon. It's about a 26 LOA when you factor in the length of that outboard motor. And it is right at 8.5 feet wide beam on this one as well. So nice little swim area back here on the back. Again, that luxury woven vinyl flooring throughout the interior. Vinyl is in great shape on this one. Everything functions as it should. Again, this will start to wrap up this 2019 Tahoe LTZ 2485 CR Tritoon for sale here with a transferable slip on Norris Lake, Tennessee. If you don't, if you're looking to take this outside the area, we can work with you, make some transport recommendations depending on where you're looking to take it. Here's a view just underneath the deck up here at the bow, where you can see that aluminum underskin SplashGuard. And then a few little marks up here on this, basically this end cap. Some might call it a rub rail. A few little scratches on that aluminum piece right there. I want to point that out to you as well. So again, visit the website for the current asking price. That's also where you'll find all of our contact information. You'll be able to reach out to us via phone call, email, or text message. I do like to remind people, if you ever call us on the phone and get our voicemail, if you want a return phone call, just make sure you leave us a detailed message. Be sure to include your phone number. We're often in areas without cell phone reception, so if you do hear our voicemail, if you do not leave a message, we will often have no idea that you called. So leave a message, let me know which listing you're looking at, what questions you have, and as soon as we get back in cell phone range, we will receive your message and return your call promptly and have all those questions that you asked us answered for you. If we happen to miss you, we'll leave the answers to those questions on your voicemail as well, possibly save some phone tags. So again, that's going to wrap things up for this one today. Again, it's the 2019 Tahoe LTZ 2485 CR Tritoon. Again, power it with that 140 Suzuki 4-stroke outboard motor. And I thank you very much for joining us. That will do it for this one today. And you'll see that yournewboat.com logo pop up in the top right hand corner of your screen, and that is just a quick link to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So if you enjoyed this, if you're in the market for something, or just like killing time looking at boats when you're having to be at your office, we're happy to have you as a subscriber either way. Click that link and you can subscribe to our channel if you're not already. Thank you again for joining us.